The lady finally made it out of the station. She suspected that the disappearance of the airwall must have something to do with her parents and boyfriend. After watching her parents say goodbye to her boyfriend, she first chose to follow him home. She was very excited because not only did she get out of the station, she could also be with her lover all the time. Then she followed him to the flat she bought before she was born. But as soon as she entered the courtyard, she saw her downstairs neighbor staring at him strangely. Without thinking, she followed him in. Familiar people and familiar surroundings. She immediately remembered the first time she met him. Everything seemed like yesterday. The boyfriend was taking a shower. She came to the living room. She noticed that everything in the living room had changed. The boyfriend seemed to want to forget the past with her. Then she noticed the newspaper on the table. It had a story about her and the old man's death. The police determined that she died by suicide. This was because she had been suffering from mental illness for a long time. It made her wonder, could she really have suffered from mental illness before she was born? But looking at the photo of her and her boyfriend on the table, she began to suspect that there was nothing wrong with her. With her doubts, she went back to her parents' house. Her mother looked very sad and depressed. She wanted to touch her mother's hair again. The father was the same as ever. He was engrossed in his handicrafts. Then she went upstairs to her room. Nothing had changed in the room. Even the pictures of her as a child were still there. There were also a few portraits on the windowsill in her memory. When she remembered that she was dead, she felt a pang of sadness. Looking at the portraits on the wall, she wondered for the 100th time. She used to have a smile on her face. How could she have been what the police called a mental patient? She suspected that there must be another reason for her death. That's when a man in the picture caught her attention. Memories of her life came back to her.